Hello everybody and welcome to the finale of Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you say we finally finish this godforsaken game once and for all? And this is actually where I'll stop the whole cycle of characters, or like all in pattern. I'm actually going to finish the whole game with Mario this time. Instead of like just the other characters, because I mean, you know, it's Mario, so I mean, I'm just going to do the entire World 7 with Mario. And unlike the other worlds, World 7 only has 2 levels. And so there's no, like, a 3rd level. But even despite that, though, it's very long. And it's going to be riddled with traps, and lots of enemies, and cheaply placed enemies. But we're almost done with the game, folks. We really are. We're getting pretty close to the final fortress, and thank God we are, because I really want to get this game done and over with. Like, holy shit. Thankfully, though, there's cherries right here, and I want to try to pick up those cherries, because I want to get a Starman. And, okay, I gotta get the last one right there. Yeah, I actually just drop down here with those clouds. And yep, Starman, Starman! I'm gonna get the Starman. It's a Starman waiting in the sky, and Mario's flashing all and giving people all these seizures. That was kind of bad there, but hey, whatever. Well, that was a real cheaply placed stiff. Oh, god damn it! Fucking A. Ugh. Oh yeah, check this out here. So, you know, I already explained about, like, how cheap the enemy placements are, but, well, look at this. And you see all these sparks that's going all over the place, so what you want to do is that you want to create a tower, or at least 3 stacks of the Tupperware, to get a ladder. And yes, I doubt it because of that, but that's actually the main reason, because of these dickish enemy placements here. I'm so convinced that the developers at Nintendo must have smoked a lot of weed when placing these enemies here, because, or either that, or they must really love sparks, and so they just feel like, hey, why don't we just go and piss off everybody just by placing so many of those the sparks there, and that way there, so many of those kids will know the feeling of throwing controllers.
Genius, genius, genius!
And yeah, that's basically what they decided on. So yeah, but either way, fuck the sparks. They're really cheap enemy placements. And guess what, guys? You want to know how long I spent on this section here? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. All because of those fuckers right there. Those sparks. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate all enemies. I hate every enemy that there is here. I hate all the things so much. I hate this plastic Tupperware. I hate this mess bird. Oh, just kidding. I love mess bird. I hate this birdo. I hate these fireballs that she spits out. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. Like that's just what it is. Like, you know, all these enemy placements. But like, you know. I mean, granted, I could agree that that a lot of these enemies kind of don't really look that interesting, even despite the fact that majority of the enemies actually do become official Mario enemies, like the Shy Guys, Bob-Ombs, and even the Birdos were like, oh, what the hell? That Birdo just fucking regenerates. Yeah, you see what I mean right there? Like, if you go a little too far off, then that Birdo just goes and respawns after you defeat her. I mean, she doesn't have the orb anymore, but still, that's odd. But anyway, World 7-2, this is the final level of the game, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost done with this, so let's go and just get all this done and over with. Keep in mind, guys, that, yeah, we're going inside this fortress. It's actually the last dungeon here, just this big, giant fortress here. It's the very definitely final dungeon of this game. Keep in mind, though, guys, that I do have quite a few lives left in this one, so, like, I'm down to 4 lives, but I actually decided, you know what, fuck it. If I'm going to die or lose a life, then that's fine, though, because, you know, it's mainly because, you know, I just need to replenish my health, but, like, I'm almost done with the game anyway, and I still have some lives left, so it really doesn't matter to me. I know if I start getting too low, then I'll always just utilize the switch, or the NSO's rewind feature, because, you know, that's always a good thing there. Oh, shit, Bob-Ombs. Bob-Ombs! Get away from me! Get away from me! Ah, those goddamn panzers. Ugh. God. But yeah, like I said, the enemies may look, I mean, they may not look uninteresting, or I mean, damn it. Okay, well, I mean, I did that on purpose, but they may kind of look uninteresting, but either way, they're still dickish. I mean, they're without a doubt some of the most irritating enemies that you'll encounter in this game, because of their placements, of how cheap they are, and especially those sparks right there. I hate them just as much as the panzers, because they're always in your way. I mean, granted, yeah, you can still kill them, but you have to have something with you, and there's nothing in that room that they have with you. But I also do hate this right. And yeah, look at this right here. Oh yeah, is that not just wonderful game design right there for enemy placements right here? Look at that. You see, I had to just like, you know, I had to wait for a bit before I actually charge in, or but you know, it always never works. So I might as well just take damage there. Ugh. I know, I'm ranting and bitching a lot about about the design choices of the enemies, but I mean I shouldn't though, because I mean we're almost done with the game anyway. We're at the final level, and so we'll finally be done with this, and we can finally get to Mario 3 that I've really wanted to, because because I love Mario 3. Yeah. I mean, like I said, well, I mean, I'll tell more about it, like, once we get to the end game, because that's, well, the end credits, I mean, because that's usually where I go and voice my opinions. I'm gonna pick up this mushroom. I'm not gonna bother picking up this corner here, because after beating this level, and, like, you'll get to the final boss, and there's no bonus chance here, so it's actually, it's actually pointless to get that coin, because you won't be able to get the, to do these slot reels for extra lives, so yeah, I would say don't bother with those. I'm gonna pick up these tweeters and kill this fucker right here. I said kill this fucker right here. Ugh, this game does not like me very much in the slightest. It's almost like I don't like this game just as much as this game doesn't like me. I mean, like I said, I don't hate this game though. It's just you know, having to deal with so much shit here is just making me a little more indifferent nowadays. I mean, for one thing, I know it's widely considered for this game to be the black sheep of the NES Mario trilogy, just as much as Zelda 2 would be, and would be in the black sheep of the Zelda series because of its different gameplay. I mean, even though the gameplay of that game is fine, it's just you know the goddamn difficulty. But you know, still not as bad as Lost. I mean, nowhere near as bad as Lost Levels though, in terms of difficulty. I mean, it's still hard as shit, and there are times where it could be unfair. But I wouldn't even want to compare it to Lost Levels though in terms of difficulty. No, Lost Levels is way worse. Trust me on that one. And I mean, you'll definitely believe me on that one there. Good, there's a power block. I can actually just kill those shitheads as well. Oh yeah, you want to make sure it's you crouch as you go through these conveyor belts. Yeah, like I said, this final dungeon here does have quite a bit of traps, so you want to be careful. And this should be our last Birdo, except she's not holding on to the orb. She's actually holding on to the key, right on her torso somehow. Okay then. But well, either way, yeah, it's just our very final Birdo, but it's not really the end of the level because there's just a few more that we have to do. So yeah, same as before, just pick up the eggs and throw them. It's a red Birdo, so she shoots both eggs and occasionally fireballs. Alright, so pick up the key, and we see that Phanto right here. Yeah, there's always gotta be Phanto, just trying to dig with us. Alright, yes, you can actually use it as a weapon. Death to all the sparks who gave me so much shit, now it's my turn, now I give you shit! Ha 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 ha! Revenge! But anyway, alright folks, so, final room, we pick up the orb, and is it time to exit? Oh no! The bird has betrayed us! It's trying to kill us now! Run! Oh, it's over now! Now everything wants to kill me! God damn! Ah! It's like there's always going to be a last ditch effort. You thought that everything's going to be our side, but nope, not this time. Well, it's actually pretty easy though. All you gotta do is just like throw these throw it to where you're in them, and then just to the mouth, and there we go. Alright folks, this is it. The final boss. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wart. And so the thing with Wart is that his weakness is vegetables, and so basically Wart is like he's the true mastermind behind everything that went down in Subcon. Like he's the reason why all the inhabitants were kidnapped, and so he's basically trying to corrupt the entirety of Subcon. So yeah, that's his true mastermind. So to give you a little strategy on Wart here, he's actually not too hard though. Like his only attack is that he shoots out these bubbles from his mouth. His only weakness, though, Wart actually hates vegetables, and so what you have to do is that you see this machine here. This is called the Dream Machine, and they'll shoot out these vegetables that you can just grab onto, and then whenever he opens his mouth, then toss the vegetables right at him, and then he takes damage, because, you know, like I said, Wart hates vegetables. Now, this right here, yeah, that machine here is called the Dream Machine. It originally belonged to the inhabitants of Subcon. However, Wart went and stole the Dream Machine and corrupted it to where it's working for his will, and so that way there he'd be able to use it to spawn all the enemies he's trying to get. However, somehow I don't know if it either grew gained a conscience or started rebelling, or if it malfunctioned. But you would think that Wart will actually just realize that something's wrong and actually just go either repair it or just find somewhere else. But nope, he doesn't, and he still goes and attacks us anyway and just does nothing about it. Wart, you fucking moron! But either way, yeah, that was Wart. It's actually pretty quick though. I mean, I thought it was going to take a little while, but yeah, that was all there is. So anyway, Wart has been defeated, and so at long last, the Subcon inhabitants are free, and I don't know what they did there. Oh god, it's like he's just being bruised badly. Huh. But either way, the day is saved, war has been defeated, and so the inhabitants are freed, and so we are now finally done with the game. I have no idea what they do with war here. And, you know, spoiler for one thing, well, I mean, Bowser's not in here, but, like, we don't see Wart ever again. However, ladies and gentlemen, ready to see the very first plot twist in video game history? That's right, folks! The whole thing was all just a dream, and nothing ever really happened. God damn, all this shit and all this wasted effort, only to find out that that was all a dream, and none of that ever happened. God damn it, I hate when games do that. Ah! Fucking A! I've done so much, and you're telling me I wasted my goddamn time? Well, guys, take your pick. Which is worse, this or the secret quote-unquote ending to Super Mario Sunshine after getting everything? Come on, take your pick. Go on. But yes, yeah, that was. I guess I think it's probably considered to be the very first plot twist in video game history, with the entirety of this game being all just a dream. Well, that fucking blows. Yes, that's right, guys. The game ends on such a cop-outy note. And whoever's idea that was can lick my scrot. I'm sure you guys know where I got that from. So, anyway, this is it, and that's the credits. Well, I mean, it seems like the credits was just, you know, the cast of the characters and the enemies right here. So, anyway, yeah, this is Super Mario Brothers 2, or, you know, or what was originally a Doki Doki Panic before it was made a Mario game. So, yeah, going back to this game here, yeah, like I said, you know, I do think this game is perfectly fine. You know, I think it's still a good game on its own merits. And, you know, I'm sure a lot of you guys still enjoy it. I mean, it can still be fun, and, you know, if you guys enjoy it. Oh, yeah, by the way, folks, that is not Birdo, that's Ostro. The other one is Birdo. Yeah, either it's for name swaps or a mistranslation or translation issue or something. I don't know. I don't even know. What else? I think there's another one coming up here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it says here Claw Glib. It's actually Claw Grip, but they accidentally just put in the L, so it's saying Claw Glib, but that's not the actual name here, so... Anyways, so yeah. That's all there is. Oh, yeah, and then there's just Wart, and he's smiling laughing. What the hell are you laughing at, you fat frog fuck? You're not even going to be in the next game anyway, well, aside from Link's Awakening, but that's just a cameo, but in terms of Mario games, you're never going to appear again, so, I mean, no, yep, there's nothing funny about that at all, so, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, like I was saying, you know, I do think the game can still be fun, though. It's just, you know, out of all three of the Mario series, this one is definitely my my least favorite out of all of them. I mean, you know, not because I think the game is bad or anything like that. It's really not. It's just, you know, my biggest issue with the game is the enemy placement. Because, you know, like I said, Nintendo must really be on crack when deciding to go for some enemy placements there, especially with the Panzers, how much I absolutely hate them so much, and also Sparks. I hate them too. And so they just go and place them all over the place. And so, so yeah, it could be just a riddle that and can be a bit frustrating to begin with. And, you know, granted, I mean, I know that, you know, a lot of people might be a bit put off by the sun changing gameplay, but, you know, that's only because, you know, like I said, it's based off of Doki Doki Panic, what was originally, but before it was made into a Mario game, because you know, the Western audiences needed a second Mario game. And we didn't get Los Alamos because, well, you know, the game was just way too damn hard, and so that's how they gave us this. So, but you know, but like I was saying, I'm at least willing to defend the gameplay. I do think the gameplay still works in a way, even though it's not really the standard Mario formula. It's just, you know, with all the with the amounts of all the design choices and they would have here, and with the enemy placements, then I personally don't think the game's aged that well. Like, you know, as opposed to Mario 1 or even, or especially Mario 3, though, which, of course, you know, I can't wait until we get in that game, though, because, you know, I do love the game, so, but yeah, it definitely is, it is pretty challenging, though, but, you know, sometimes it can get a bit frustrating at times with those things, but, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that might have played this game a lot as a kid, and, you know, you probably still find it enjoyable, and, you know, that's absolutely fine, because, you know, we're all different here, so, I mean, you know, if you ever want to see what the game's like, you know, just give it a shot. And, you know, like I said, it's available on the Nintendo Switch Online, both this version and the All-Stars port, because, you know, somehow the All-Stars port is even on the NSO for the Super Nintendo. And there's also the Game Boy Advance port, which is on the compilation of Super Mario Advance. And so so you want to give that one a shot too. The only difference being is that, like, there's a couple of different bosses, like with the robotic Birdo being one of them, and also little bit of some design changes there, and there's also a bit of a screen crunch there, but and also some amount of voice clips or some voice acting here. Well, only just for like pre-battle dialogue and all that, just like not full-on voice acting or anything. Because I mean, for one thing, the Game Boy Advance actually does handle voice acting, because it is a pretty powerful console. Only downsides are, I would say, the screen crunch, at least from as far as I remember last time I dabbled a bit into the port. And also, the music is very much low quality. I mean, that's mainly because the GBA's sound chip isn't really good or anything. Like, it's pretty subpar. And so they basically had to compress it. Like, they basically took the soundtrack from the All-Source port for the Super Nintendo and put it into the Game Boy Advance. And so it sounds a little more compressed, but whatever. I mean, can't really say much about the low quality of the Game Boy Advance sound chip. So, but like I said, it's available if you want to play that one as well. But for originality's sake, you can just play the original. But I would say if you want a definitive experience, then go for the All-Source port. That's always just the better one. At least the couple things the game actually did right, though, was that there was a continue system. Only gave you 2 continues, which is weird because Doki Doki Panic actually had a save feature, so I don't know why they got rid of that feature in this one. And of course, I really do enjoy the music here. The music is still catchy as hell, especially the overall theme. And I mean, the others are pretty short, but still memorable either way. But they're still catchy regardless. So. And I guess that's about it. And I also do like the idea of having played different characters with different attributes. I really do think it's a neat idea. And something that hasn't really explored again. Well, actually, I know Super Mario 64 DS kind of did with that, but they actually reused the whole thing again in Super Mario 3D World, where like the whole cast is actually playable again. Like even Princess Peach. So that's definitely a plus right there. So yeah. Either way, though, it's definitely considered to be the black sheep of the bunch because of how different it is. And like I was saying, a bunch of the Mario enemies, or a bunch of the enemies in this game are made official Mario enemies, such as Shy Guys and other stuff there for the majority of them. And of course, Wart doesn't ever appear again somehow. And and let it be known, this is one of those very few Mario games that Bowser doesn't appear in, so there's that as well. So anyway, I guess that's all there's to say about it. So. That's the next game in the Super Mario Bros. Super Marathon that's done and over with, and so there's only 2 more to go, so just about halfway done there. And so, for the next one, we are going to be tackling what is considered one of the best Super Mario Bros. Games, or actually the best one in the NES, Super Mario Bros. 3, and I'm excited to get to that one because I do enjoy the game so much, and it's actually, like, out of the NES trilogy, it's actually my favorite one of the other 3. Not my most favorite though, because like there's plenty of Mario games out there. They're just so much. They're just so much good. But but I'm definitely looking forward to that one. So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to this playthrough. And then when we get back, we'll be doing Super Mario Bros. 3. So, I will see you guys next time.